Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Match review time, Champions League nights. Inter Milan 1, Arsenal 0 from. And nothing changes. It's still the same old sleepy Arsenal. Still the same old boring Arsenal from. I could have hoped something was going to change, but it's the same old boring Arsenal from. When I saw the lineup, I knew something was off, I don't want to see Kai Havertz in the midfield. I don't want to see Merino. I don't know what Merino is playing. He's stunking the whole place out. He was all over the place, going up and down. He looks confused. No offense on the penalty. An unlucky one. But we started the game off slow, and then slowly we picked up the tempo. And I'm thinking like we might get a goal or something. The first half finished. Just as the first half finished, we conceded a penalty. And I know. And I know this is exactly what's happened, And the second half starts off. We are applying pressure. We have the ball. We're doing the high press. The fluidity is there, but still we cannot create. We cannot unlock their defense. I believe in the second half, this guy just told them, "You guys gonna get the ball. You keep the ball. We're just gonna sit back, and be compact in defense." And we could not defend. We could not break down their defense. How many times we had the ball, we passed it right, left to Saka, to Martinelli. We could not break their defense. We put in a lot of crosses. They sound like there was no plan. The plan was just throwing crosses, keep on throwing crosses. I think we had like 40 something crosses and they were all cleared. You can imagine, because we were putting in crosses in the box where their defenders are taller than our forwards. How are we gonna get the ball? You tell me. And Havertz is not even in the box most of the time when you're putting those crosses. So they're just going to clear them out. They're just going to clear them out. There was no input from our wings. Our outlets were dead. Saka was dead. Martinelli, same old thing. He just running, but there's no ball control. I was just thinking, the whole place was just stank out. You can see Arsenal's like in a real breadwinner. Someone who's there when the time is difficult. Breadwinners show up. They step up, No one was there to step up. We just kept passing the ball around. And Inter Milan were like, "That's okay from you. You go have the ball possession. You go get the ball, We're just going to sit back and see what you're going to do and see if you can break us down." And we could not break them down, We could not break them down, We could not break them down. Come to see, if you really look at it, Inter Milan did not even start their first players, Their first team players were not there. They all came from the bench. Inzaghi was not even worried about us, He put his B team out, and we even struggled with the B team, What was the plan? I did not see any plan from Arteta. There was completely no plan. The plan was just keep throwing them crosses inside and hopefully someone gets them. We had set pieces also. We didn't maximize. We had crosses, about 13 crosses. We didn't score any crosses, About 13 crosses. Set pieces, a lot of set pieces we did not maximize from. We were giving away cheap fouls. Every time we get the ball, we give out cheap fouls. Saka's giving out cheap fouls. If not Saka, it's Havertz. They were just slowing down and breaking down the play, And there's no plan. There's really no plan. He's really waiting on Odegaard. You can see that. We better hope and pray Odegaard comes up and he solves this problem, because it's still the same old thing from Southampton. It's still cracking on. We don't have a plan. We cannot unlock defenders. And I'm worried. It's going to be a long season ahead. And I'm worried it's going to be a long season ahead. From why we signed Merino, I don't know. Instead of getting us a good striker, an out-and-out striker, I don't know why we signed this guy. What he is doing, I don't really know. So it's going to be a long season, people. I'm not even going to lie. It's going to be a stressful one. We draw points in a winnable game. If you look, we could have won that game. But because we didn't maximize, and there's really no plan. The plan is just to cross the ball. Arteta is looking clueless. He does not make the substitutes on time. He brings in substitutes in 80 minutes, in 10 minutes. Well, how are they going to affect the game? You can see what we were doing was not working from the beginning of the half. The substitutes which came in, they did not affect the game. Zinchenko did not affect the game. Gabriel Jesus, he did not affect the game from. So what are we doing? At least give Sterling a chance. Why you sign the guy then if he's not going to play for? You can see Sterling and Saka were tired. Then change. Do something. Just do something from the bench. When we're asking you to do something, try something new. Some fresh legs, you know. Sterling, he could have brought something. I'm not saying Sterling was going to change the game, but he could have done something. And Arteta did not do anything from. He is a coach that turned into a bro player, trying to catch the bro while still in play. For what from? It's not your job. Focus on the play. Focus on the tactics. Your job you're going to do, you want to catch the ball when it's inside? You want to turn into a ball boy now, is it? Nah, man, it's not looking good, you know. I don't think even against Chelsea, it's more stress. You gotta prepare for stress, man. It's gotta be more stress settings. I don't see us going to win against Chelsea if you're playing like this. I don't see us winning from. If Odegaard is going to start, also it's still questionable. Maybe he's just gonna bring in him when there's 1 minute left. Man. He trained, he traveled with the crew for what? Just to play 2 minutes, 5 minutes for what? Let's bring him on 10 minutes, you know. Arteta is really lacking ideas. He's really run out of ideas. So he's hit his ceiling. No offense, but he has hit his ceiling. For Champions League wise, even the league, he's hit his ceilings from. You know, when you have injuries, this is when it's peak, and this is when people look up to you and see if you have a plan. And he does not have a plan B. He only has plan A from. If plan A does not go, it's done from. This is it. It's done, you know. Anyway, people, you don't like and subscribe, you know. Chelsea coming up. Chelsea.